Welcome to Spain.
Welcome to Spain.
Good girl. We have finally made it here to Camping Gavina, which is on the east coast of Spain, beside the beautiful city of Tarragona. We are on night number 5 or day number 5 here. So we have actually been traveling a good few days to get here. We arrived here yesterday morning. Last weekend, just to kind of give context, last weekend was Beth's 4th birthday party. So we had a big party for Beth only last weekend at our house, where we had lots of our Montessori friends staying with us for that, which was great. And then 3 days of packing, and then we travelled from Dublin down to Rosslare, the port of Rosslare, about a 2-hour drive. We spent the night there, and then the next morning we had our ferry, which we started at 5 a.m. Because the girls were so excited they've decided to start the day. Anyone with kids would understand. 5 a.m. is a wonderful time to wake up. And so we then got on the ferry for 30 hours of sailing from Rosslare to Bilbao. The ferry was absolutely perfect, beautiful, wonderful for kids. There's playgrounds, there's all sorts of things for the kids to do on the ferry. And then after that, we arrived 30 hours later on the Thursday afternoon in Bilbao. We had 570 kilometers of travel ahead of us on the east coast. So we decided to stay 2 nights. So do that over 2.5 days. So we used a wonderful app called Park 4 Night. Park 4 Night. It's a very well-known app used by a lot of motorhome and camper van people across Ireland and Europe. So using Park 4 Night brought us to our first stop, was a beautiful little Spanish town called Navarrete. In Navarrete, Cara is having a great time here. Are you having a good time, Cara? In the town of Navarrete, we got some lovely local food. We got some Spanish wine and beer. So we spent the night there. We always make sure we get an electrical hookup or an EHU, and we got some black and grey water waste. Then the next day, we set off on our journeys again on Friday, and we found a place called La Albi. So in La Albi, we also actually got a free air, which also had electrical hookup. So that was yesterday. Yes, we left La Albi yesterday, and we arrived here at Camping Gavina. So Camping Gavina is part of the Yellow Villages family resorts. Yellow with Y-E-L-L-O-H at the end. It's quite well known across Europe. It's almost like an outdoor centre park, but it's right on the beach. It's got a lovely outdoor swimming pool, which we'll show you later, with slides and different things for the kids. There's pizzerias and gelaterias, there's crepes. And of course, we're right on the beach. We're actually 3 rows down from the beach, which we're going to show you later on as well. So we are here for 5 days. Then we go to our next destination, which is called Tamarit Beach Resort, which is closer to Sitges, going towards Barcelona. So that will be our entire vacation before we head another 2.5 days travel back to the port of Bilbao. So before we bring you on our wonderful journey here in Gavina, let's take a look at how the journey looked so far coming from Ireland.
Maggie are going. Oh, Maggie!
Yeah, Maggie's going on that boat, Cara.
I like this boat.
Do you like this boat?
Yeah. The sea is so far away.
Yeah, here we go.
Is this the only way to get in the boat?
Yeah, we're going this way. All right, Cara. And Daddy driving to the boat.
Cara.
Cara. Cara, what are you doing? We have our boarding passes and we are ready to board Ferry, which is just up there. Look, Beth, the big boat is up here. Oh, here's the man. We better stop and talk to the man. We are on the boat going to Spain. Bye, Ireland. You can't see Ireland. No. Here is the cabin on Brittany Ferries. So we finally got here. We got down to Rosslare Harbour last night, and we started our day at 5 a.m. not by choice, but Beth and Cara were awake at 5 a.m. this morning. It's now 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So we finally got on board. We have got 2 beds for the girls. We've got bed rails for the girls. Up here is our beds. here. We've got our fake sea window to make it look like we feel like we're outside. And in terms of, I'll just show you the bathroom over here. So it's a really good spacious shower, nice sink. And finally, the biggest tip I'll say, whether you're with children or not, pack tons of food, snacks, water. The food choices are not great on board, particularly for kids. We've got about 6-7 litres of water with us. I've seen everyone else doing the same. Lots of snacks. I've even got the little cereals and porridge and everything for the girls. So we've pretty much brought everything on board with us. The cabins are quite warm, so you don't need to bring much in terms of sleeping wear.
Mommy,
Yes, and we have our iPads and everything on board. Wait now, Mommy's talking. And make sure plenty of entertainment for the kids. There's playgrounds and everything here. So we will see you on the next point of our tour.
we're eating on the boat.
We
It
are.
has a kitchen.
Yeah, well, we're actually brought our own pasta, ravioli. We brought our own scones and our jam and our fruit. Now,
I didn't buy
Beth,
anything.
what I want to tell everybody is these acupuncture bands. These are Beth's ones, and the little acupuncture part here keeps the nausea and seasickness at bay. And Cara's got her ones too, which she's in the process of taking off. Cara, we're going to put them back on. And then there's adult ones as well that we are wearing. Mark has got them on too. So it'll just help with the Bay of Biscay and any nausea that you might encounter. So that's it, and we've got plenty of food and snacks with us there. So here we are in the very loud bar of the Mayor Plaza bar on the ship, and we brought our own sandwiches, and we're about to have a lovely meal. We had a little nap, badly needed after our early start. So yeah, nice on-bar entertainment. Are you going to give a big wave back to Granny? Hi, Cara. Say hi, Cara. So we have just left Tamarit, which is southeast of Bilbao. So we have a total journey of around 570 kilometers. Mark will explain all the rest. It was about 400 to go. And we found Tamarit on Park for Night. It's a really, really great app for anyone who doesn't know it. It allows you to find a place to park up for the night, often with electricity. You've got your wastewater, get rid of your grey water, etc. It was perfect, beautiful little village, Tamarit, or like a small town. We ate out in a really nice little traditional Spanish restaurant. The girls had a great time, the sun wore them out. Everything's a little bit later than usual. 7:30 bedtime turned into about 9 o'clock bedtime, but that's to be expected over here. So yes, we are going to be arriving to our destination tomorrow, and Mark and the girls are having a great time. Are you having a good time, Beth and Cara? Yeah. Yes, you are. And we're in the beautiful countryside of Spain, and it's hitting around maybe 20, 25 degrees at the moment. Mark, how are you finding the driving?
Yeah, very good. The road surfaces are really good. I think initially coming out of Bilbao, there's like a spider web of motorways, so that'd be one thing, just to maybe have a co-navigator just to get out. Once you get out, then it's motorway all the way, no problems. As Azan said, we have about 400 kilometers left to go to our destination, but we have until tomorrow to get there, so there's no pressure. We'll do about 2 hours driving now, see how the girls are, stop for a bit of lunch, and then we'll make a decision, maybe do another hour later on this afternoon, which will leave us about an hour then to get to our destination tomorrow. So yeah, driving's good. As Azan said, the place we stayed last night, really good for emptying grey water, black water. They're actually a dealership of motorhomes, so if you did have any issues as well, you could get something fixed up there too. So it's riocavans.es, so highly recommend, and thanks Veronica for that.
We're in the Rioja region, beautiful Rioja wine had here in the Rioja region. As you can hear, we have more snacks, demands for more things. You want another thing, so I better get back to the kitchen and get some more snacks for the girls. See you later. Danny, it's up high. Hi. So as we mentioned in the last video, we are now at Camping Gavina. This is our second night. Last night we cooked our own dinner, a nice traditional spuds, beans and eggs, mashed spuds, beans and eggs, which we brought from Ireland. Nice Heinz, baked beans, nice old roosters and eggs. We did a bit of a stop in Aldi yesterday coming down here. There's an Aldi in Tarragona. So we are going to eat out tonight. We're kind of thinking of cooking every second night and eating out every second night. So we're going to test out the restaurant here now in Gavina. And there's a lovely little golf buggy that Mark is about to walk into. No, he's parking up there now. But it's really, really beautiful here and the girls are loving it. So we're about to go to the restaurant now, girls, aren't we? So we will talk to you again in another few days. Bye! we, Cara? The beach. Are we going to have our dinner at the beach?
Yeah.
Yes.
Big seats.
In your big seats. You love your big seats. Beautiful restaurant here at Camping Gavina. And we are dinner. Cara, do you love the beach?
Yeah.
Are we going to have some pasta?
Yeah.
Or would you like some pizza? You got your own fork, didn't you? Oh, big fork for Cara.
It's more.
Well done!
Is my lap when you're drinking your juice?
Our first rainy day in Spain.
Aww.
And they're playing in their bedroom. Yeah, it's fairly wet. It's been lashing rain since the middle of the night. Might clear up later in the afternoon. Apparently, I'm working today anyway, so I'll be working all morning while Mark brings the girls to the playground.
Mommy, my juice!
Okay, there's an indoor playground anyway, which is good.
Cara.
There you go. Really torrential rain today. So we're resorting to the iPad with our parts this morning. It's not going to clear up till at least the afternoon. But look, we just have to adapt, don't we, Babas?
No, it's not in the bag, Papa.
No, Peppa. We will just adapt. So it is now Wednesday at Camping Gavina. This is our last night tonight, so we head off tomorrow to our next resort, Tamarit Beach Resort. We are heading off on the bikes now. As you can see, the girls are in the bike trailer. Say hi, Beth. Hi, Cara. Hi. So we're going to go and check out the local village, get some ice creams, and see what kind of restaurant is there tonight for our dinner. So we will start cycling, and I'll tell you a little bit more. Basically, the last night was very bad thunder and lightning. It was not what we had expected at all. It wasn't forecast, that kind of weather. So we were a little bit worried because the awning was still out. Now, when Mark and I were sitting out last night after eventually getting the bedtime with the girls done, and we were sitting out and the wind was picking up pretty bad. So we were thinking, God, will we take in the awning or not? But we looked at the forecast and it actually showed that the wind was starting to die down. So we said, no, it'll be okay. So we went to bed, and sometime around 3 o'clock in the morning, the thunder and the lightning was insane. Worse than we've ever seen it in Ireland. It was quite scary at times because we were wondering how much metal is actually on the awning outside. We kept reassuring ourselves that there's 4 rubber wheels or tires surrounding us, but it was very strong. I mean, the whole motorhome lit up like a Christmas tree. The lightning was so bright. So it went on. So Mark and I just stayed awake for that full. It lasted maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And then we eventually fell asleep about 6 a.m. But that was our experience of last night. It has been quite overcast the last 2 days. Yes, Beth. They're coming behind us here now. It's been quite overcast, a little bit windy, not super warm the last few days. So we're hoping it's going to pick up. Okay, Beth. But we are going to our next resort tomorrow, where I'm actually meeting a friend who's moved out here with her family about 2 or 3 years ago when COVID hit. So I'm meeting her tomorrow close to Tamarit Beach Resort. So we're looking forward to that, and we will talk to you soon. We forgot to mention that the mosquitoes out here have been quite bad as well. Mark is normally prone to get bitten. I'm not. Luckily over the years I've never gotten bitten by mosquitoes, but all of a sudden they decided that they love me. So I have got bites. I don't know if you can see 1 or 2 on my neck. on my legs, on my arms. Not ideal, not nice at all. So they are everywhere, and especially as the sun goes down or in shade. Also, we haven't had an opportunity to get much exercise out here, something Mark and I have historically always done on holidays. We came from the triathlon world before having kids, but I have, as most people know, have chronic pain in my back for the last 5 years since being pregnant with the girls. So I'm still without a diagnosis on that, but we won't go into that. That's for another video. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to run or do any kind of an impact sport. I was quite competitive in triathlon for many, many years before having the girls, but unfortunately, yeah, all of that's kind of a thing of the past now. So gentle cycling like this, exploring local towns and villages, the motorhome experience, that's our new interest now. So yeah, we will talk to you soon. We're heading up to the village now. Bye bye. We are all set up today at Tamarit Beach Resort, where we just arrived today. We have just got the girls to bed. At the same time, that just right behind us in the amphitheatre, they've decided to set up a big disco thing for kids. So we're hoping it's not going to wake up our kids. But this place is unbelievable, a whole different level to where we were at Camping Gavina. Camping Gavina was amazing too, much smaller. The swimming pool here is out of this world. I know it's night time now, we'll show you in a later video. But the facilities right down there, you've got tennis courts, you've got a gym, you have got obviously all the usual toilets and shower facilities everywhere. But the biggest thing that's hit us here is the level and the quality of, and the variety of motorhomes. It just goes to show motorhome life on the continent, in Germany in particular, and France and Spain, is unbelievable. Kicking daddy. Yay!
And this is the restaurant we go to this one?
Yeah. If you haven't seen our first video on our channel, Magi Motorhome Adventures, let's have a very quick tour now while we're in Spain. This is Magi, and we call her Magi because it's a Deathless Magic Edition. Just to quickly show you the black cover we have on front here, this is to protect against sun in hotter countries like here, and of course the rain and the condensation in Ireland, particularly in the winter time. But most motorhomes you'll see around here would keep a cover on the front of their windscreen as well to keep the sun out. So we'll have a little look inside. Electric step. This is the dining area. As you can see, we've got the cab chairs that swivel around. The girls have their booster seats that they normally put into their chairs so that they can sit up easily, and keep blankets to keep the leather clean. You can see the black cover does keep the sun out, but we can always put up the sunroof and put on the sunroof is up now. No, we've just got the fly screen on the sunroof at the moment, but most of the windows throughout the day are left open with the fly screen on, particularly for the mosquitoes. In terms of, I never actually showed you in the last video, this is the Truma heating system. This is perfect for winter time. It heats up very quickly, and there's also a water heating functionality there. And this is just for operating the TV, which is here. Everything in the motorhome is plastic. We've got plastic wine glasses, plastic plates, cups, etc. Always have your first aid kit there as well. Medication for the girls. You can always check the temperature indoor and outdoor of the motorhome. You can always check as well your water level, just to see how much water you've got left in the tank. You can fill up at any of the ports here as well. And plenty of storage around the motorhome. We always have plenty of drinking water on board as well. Fridge freezer is brilliant. It works off electric hookup or gas or battery. You can switch between the various there you go, power sources depending on where you are at any given time. Lots of storage for food everywhere you look. In the kitchen we've got a 3-ring gas hob, great for cooking. We eat out every 3 nights, maybe 2 to 3 nights we eat out. We ate out last night, but normally we would do omelettes, we would steam fish, we would do our potatoes on one level, steam fish, steam veg, beans, spuds, eggs, all the rest. We've got lots of storage down here as well, just making sure that you have plenty of space for all of your plastic cups and plastic bowls, and even our plates, our dinner plates and our dessert plates. Everything is plastic, but they're all deep rimmed plastic to ensure that there's no spillage. They're all dishwasher and microwave safe, etc. So we never have any banging around when we're going around in the motorhome. And let me put these cups down, and then all of our pots, our pans. We've got like 2 pans down there, and we've pots. They are all without handles. They're really, really good quality, camping specific, because the handles that we get with them literally secure on like so, and they are completely secured then with the handle, and then you just swivel it back around again and you flip it off. But that applies to all of our pots and our pans, which is really, really handy, because again it's a safe space saving mechanism. So then going into the girls' bedrooms, white noise actually is amazing. For the night time, that works off a battery, and you can charge it, but the charge literally lasts pretty much a week, and we get all night long out of it. We've got bed rails for the girls, really important, particularly at this age. Their sleeping bags if they need them. Like so much storage for all of their things, including our own wardrobes here as well. Lots of space for everything. And of course the shower, which is really, really effective, but we just rarely ever need to use it, because the camping facilities, everything here on site and all the sites around Ireland as well are very, very good. And it's a full-sized toilet. It's just so much storage for absolutely everything. So yeah, we are really, really happy with this. If you haven't seen the first video, it might give you an idea of what it's like. And of course, we forgot to mention that Mark and I sleep up here. It's always very concealed and hidden. We just pull down the drop down bed, goes all the way down to the bottom here. You don't need to move anything at all, which is really, really great. And just pull down the little step down ladder, which is up there. And we have a full size double bed, and we actually just keep our own pillows and our duvets at the end of the girls' bed, just to save on space up there. We're now out for dinner at this beautiful restaurant. It's the Tamarit Brisa restaurant for our 7-year wedding anniversary. We're actually together 10 years. We are right on the sea. As you can see, this beautiful sea and Tamarit Castle in the background. Tamarit Castle dates back to the 11th century. It's a Romanesque church. It was a prison walls, it's watchtowers. It's quite famously known in this region and in the Tarragon region. So we came here for dinner tonight to celebrate our anniversary, and the kids are having a great time here. Aren't you, Beth? We actually have one that's fast asleep. Baby Cara is down there in the buggy, not out for the count on the short walk down here, and Beth is enjoying her chicken fingers and your apple juice and your chips. So we're having a lovely time here. The kids are absolutely worn out. That's why Cara's asleep. because we are flying around on the scooters the whole time. We had a big downpour here last night, so big we were a little bit worried about the awning. It kind of went in a little bit on us, but we have figured that out now. But the forecast is definitely not very accurate in these places. That kind of rain wasn't forecast. But we still got some pool time, did we, Beth? We did, and we got another laundry wash done. We've only 2 days left, unfortunately, before we move on the road again. Some of the things I never mentioned in recent videos while we finish up our holiday here, people have asked, why are we doing this now? The whole motorhome holiday, buying a camper van, what compelled us to do it now? Some people would say, why don't you wait till the kids are a little bit older, you know, they're fully out of nappies and naps, etc. The reason for that is a lot of people have said, you're better off just doing it now while you're young, while the kids are going to create great memories with them. We're in our 40s now. Why wait until we're much older? There's sometimes a stereotype that people are retired and they're a lot older, but you can see more and more families with young kids are doing this. And this is a lifestyle choice that we think is just going to give them so much more memories, and these resorts are so well catered for kids. So that's why we're doing it, and we're going to enjoy these last 2 days. We're meeting with friends tomorrow before we take a 2.5 to 3 day road trip back to Bilbao, the port of Bilbao. So tomorrow is Sunday, today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and we won't get back to Dublin until Saturday of next week. So we will keep you posted on our travels back. Hello! So we're back on the road again. It's day 3. I've tried to take this video once or twice already, but every moment it's Mommy, my ice cream fell, or Mommy, this, that or the other. So luckily we have lots of snacks to keep them entertained. Isn't that right, Cara and Beth? Yeah. This is our first ever foreign trip in our motorhome. We only brought this motorhome home from Germany in February of 2024, last February, and it's now May. So it's only the middle of May. And it's our first ever trip. We've only been in Ireland on 2 or 3 trips up until now. So it has been an amazing experience, a really great learning experience. We've learned so much from the pros over here. The Germans, the Spanish, the French, the Dutch, they are very experienced at motorhoming and camper van life and camping. I mean, some of the equipment they have, we are very well equipped considering it's our first trip. We have pretty much everything we need, but just in terms of the ground cover underneath the awning and to have a much bigger, all these different little kind of tips and tricks, it's amazing. Motorhome camper van life in Ireland is really trying to take off. So many people on all the various groups we're on, from Facebook, etc., and a lot of people blogging about this as well, are doing so much to promote motorhome camper van life in Ireland. There are a lot of great sites set up in Ireland, really, really great services, but it's just not on par yet with Europe. Europe is incredibly well catered for children, for families. Of course, the weather does help, but from seeing a lot of reports and efforts made in Ireland lately, there's just not enough government or local council support in Ireland, whereas it's a real, you know, tourism type thing here in these countries, that there's local support and funding available. Mark, how have you been finding it on the road and services at these sites?
Yeah, really good. The roads are very, very good. Signposted all the way, no issues with that. And yeah, some of those park for night locations, really good as well. Can't complain. Everything works as advertised. One thing about the kind of tips and things that we've learned along the way, as Anne mentioned, the awning. The awning itself, it can seem like a bit of a chore to put it in and out every day. The one thing I would say, it might be the time of year, but the weather's a little bit hit or miss. There was one night that we had very heavy showers of rain, and the awning did buckle slightly on us because we left it out overnight. The forecast isn't that accurate either. So one learning is, if in doubt about the weather, I would say take the awning in, even if it's a bit of a pain, put it out the next day. We were lucky, no damage done, but yeah, maybe take that little tip on board.
Yeah, At the moment it's quite overcast and grey. You can see there's some really nice wind fans. They're actually big into wind turbines and renewable energy sources over here. But yes, we've learned so much. We're really excited about our next holiday, now the sun's starting to come out, in France in September. And we have the FLA Music Festival in Ireland to look forward to in August. And we have a few lovely Irish trips along the way as well. So this is our setup for the last 2.5 days. This is the Port of Bilbao. Absolutely beautiful sun setting over the sea. And this is a really nice little site we found on Park for Night. Absolutely perfect for the few days that we're going to be here. It's not a proper, obviously, setup to stay for a week or two like we did before, but the facilities are amazing. There's a lovely pizzeria and little supermarket, etc. there. And it's just a lovely little site. And down here is the most modern washing block. It is. So you've got showers and toilets and all sorts of facilities down here, but it's really beautiful, and we can get on the bike and the trailer and head into the city of Bilbao tomorrow. This is our boat, Brittany Ferries. Look, Mark, you can see it, zoom in on it, see? Brittany Ferries. That is Brittany Ferries, yeah. It's getting ready to bring us back while we have fun here in the playground. Mark's going down the slide too. We are at our last motorhome park overlooking the Port of Bilbao, and we sail at 5 o'clock this evening. Yay! The Port of Bilbao. We are sailing today, aren't we, Beth and Cara? Yeah, we are sailing home to Ireland, and this beautiful beach behind us is what we are overlooking from our motorhome park up there. So it's absolutely perfect. Beautiful. Will we go down and look at the waves?
Yeah.
Yay!
I will miss the really big slide.
You missed the slides in
That
Spain.
was the best slide.
Bye bye Spain.
Red slide.
Bye bye Spain. Bye bye Spain.
Look at the mills. The mills
You can
is
see where we
Yeah,
were.
Maggie's down there somewhere, isn't she?
She was the grey one at the left.
Yeah.
Maggie.
Bye, hello Maggie.